Welcome to the Trill MBA Show. I'm your host, Felicia Ann Rose Anuha, aka the Trillest MBA you will ever know. And I'm here to help you survive and thrive in corporate America by giving you the truth and being as real as only I can be. Happy Sunday, you guys! Happy New Year! Woohoo! We made it. It is 2020. Welcome to season 4. Oh my God, season 4. Now listen, you guys. We are revamping the format of the show for season 4. And so this episode is all about all the new and fun things that we are going to get into for the new season. So all of 2020, we will be doing some amazing things. But first, what stays the same? Okay, amazing career tips, tricks, tactics. That does not change. That is the basis of this show. So, what's different? Well, we're adding some things to the show. So first up, every week we will have a corporate warrior spotlight. It's just a moment for us to celebrate us, yes, and be inspired by all the awesome things that you guys are doing out there. And to let you know that if she can do it, you can do it too. So we will highlight women who are climbing the corporate ladder of Fortune 500 companies and running things for well-known brands and companies in all of their Black excellence. Some of them are friends of mine in real life, and some of them are friends in my head, meaning I don't know them yet, but we'll hopefully get to meet them and have them on the show. So if you guys want to nominate somebody for the Corporate Warrior Spotlight, hit me up at ask@trillinba.com. In the subject line, put Corporate Warrior Nomination. And that way I know that's exactly what you're doing. You're nominating somebody for this shout out, for this Black excellence, for this inspiration for us all, right? So, no further ado, our first Corporate Warrior Spotlight. Corporate Warrior Spotlight. Tia Cummings. So you guys, Tia is one of my friends in real life. And recently she joined Walker & Company Brands, the makers of Bevel and Form Beauty, a Procter Gamble company. Back in November, she joined their leadership team as Vice President of Marketing. And Tia is an Effie Award-winning marketer, recognized for her strategic approach to global marketing and brand performance. With over 15 years of experience, Tia has cultivated her expertise across major companies such as L'Oreal, Johnson & Johnson, Kellogg's, and IHG. Recently, Tia was recognized as Brand Innovator's 40 Under 40 2019 honorees in the South Division. Tia received her Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering at Hampton University, and she earned her MBA from the Krannert School of Management at Purdue University. Congrats, Tia, on the world recognizing that you are an all-around badass. I'm so very proud to call you my friend, and I'm happy to have you as our first Corporate Warrior Spotlight. Okay, guys, what else is new on the show? Got some stuff for y'all. So this one isn't like new, but I want you to understand the show is going to be more defined. So this season, we're going to get laser focused on 3 things. 1, resources. 2, tactics. And 3, mindset. Because these are what I have identified are the things that you need to use in order to make it to the top. So every episode will focus on giving you either resources that are available for you to use to help you to either tactically or strategically guide your career. The tactics are going to be me and guests focused on coaching you on the day-to-day and the in and outs of what to do and what not to do. And then we're also going to discuss mindset, how you should mentally approach this game of corporate America. And most importantly, how to stay sane in these crazy corporate cultures. Because let's be honest, these people are crazy. So listen, without the right mindset, you guys, your strategies and tactics will fail you. So we're going to focus on the how-tos and the how-to-dos and the getting it right from the head to the heart to actually bringing it all to action every day, Monday through Friday. And hopefully we won't be working on the weekends. We're going to pray on it. Now, after the break, I'm going to share with you the new segment that we're going to have. And I will actually need your help with. So, yeah, you. I need your help. Yeah, you know. I'm talking to you. Listening, you right there. I see you. I see you, girl. So, stick with me and I'll explain after the break. Hey, it's Felicia with the Trill MBA Show. And if you are out there and you have a business that would cater to African American women between the ages of 27 and 45, high income earners, medium income is $75,000 a year. If that is the type of audience that you want to talk to, hit me up at ask@trillinba.com. I am advertising this spot right now. I could be talking about you and your product and all the great things that it could do, like right now. If only you would hit me up and ask me to talk about you. Advertising is open. The show is for sale. So come on, support the Trill MBA Show. Advertise your product to some phenomenal women who are out here in corporate America doing great things. And support us. #we all we got. All right, you guys. So, the new segment we are going to be doing, I'm so excited about this. Listener letters! Woo! Okay, maybe y'all aren't as excited as I am, but I am super excited because I realize that this show will be so much more impactful if I hear from you. So what I want to do is answer your questions right here on the show. This way, you get some helpful thought starters on fixing a specific situation or issue, and we all get to learn from it. Now listen, we all are trying to get our coins, okay? I'm going to put our coins first. So I'm not going to blast you or your company. I will give pseudonyms, but get to the meat of the issue and give you some solutions that you can actually deploy. Now for this episode though, I'm going to issue a formal apology to this young lady because she emailed me while I was moving and starting the new gig, because y'all know I just started this new 9-to-5. So, y'all, this is a tough one for me because I read it and then I was like, okay, I'm going to have to come back to it. Like I started in my email box and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to come back to it. So I'm going to read you the title because it doesn't give anything away. So the title of the email is Poor Performance Evaluation Based on Inaccurate Information with Subsequent Decision to Terminate. That's a lot. So you got a bad performance evaluation and they based that on lies, basically, and then gave you a termination date that was like a month out at the time. I was like, what? So this letter, I'm going to call her Alicia. And Alicia said, "Hello, I listened to your podcast and I'm writing to you for advice clarification. I recently received a poor performance rating based on inaccurate information provided by an outgoing manager. The company is small with less than 50 employees. There is no HR department besides the owner. I've been provided a termination date of December 13th. So then she goes on to ask, should I provide a response to the evaluation? Should I ask to meet with the owner to discuss the evaluation? I am now reading the evaluation thoroughly and there are blatant lies in the document. Should I just focus on securing another job opportunity? Regards, Alicia." Girl. Now listen, usually when y'all write me, it's some shit I've either been through or I've seen. So I could just like, yeah, girl, here's what's going to happen. I've seen it so much, but girl, you threw me for a loop on this one because I have never had somebody get a performance evaluation that was bad, not be put on a PIP. And I'm assuming, because you didn't tell me you were on a PIP, not be put on a PIP and then say, oh girl, you got a month. We're going to give you a month during the holiday season, mind you. I was just like, I literally, I read this and then I was like, okay, I'm going to have to pray because I have no idea. Because the first thing I want to tell you is get out. But then part of me was like, I had questions. Y'all know I always have questions. So one of the questions was, do you want to stay with this company, right? And then the other thing that threw me for a loop is that the person who wrote this evaluation is no longer with the company. And I think for me, after sitting with it to prepare for this episode, I was like, okay, first off, it's a small company. So whoever your manager was reporting to, they had to know about this. I can't imagine that they didn't. And I'm sure this had to go up the chain. If there's no HR department, who signs the termination letter? Even though it's a small company, it's a shit show, and there might not be any process, there's still somewhat of a little bit of process because there's laws and people don't like to get sued. I don't care how small your company is. So it's just really strange. I'm hoping, because I didn't get back to you. Clearly, I did not get back to you before this termination date in December. And I apologize. I did, you guys, just so y'all know, I sent her an email recently, told her to set up time with me. It was going to be free for her. So I do try to make amends when I don't get to you guys. But it's just whew. I mean, any of y'all HR people out there want to chime in, send me an email at ask@trillnba.com and let me know what y'all think. That would be awesome. I personally think it's a blessing and it's God's way of saying, move the hell on. I got better things for you. That's my personal opinion, especially since the evaluation was set up on lies, blatant lies. I just don't understand why they would let you walk out the door, why they wouldn't have a process in place that protects the company. That's what a PIP is, performance improvement plan. And then people knew this was happening. They knew you were going to leave and they let it happen. So that's what's disturbing because it's so small. If it was a bigger company, I could say, oh, you must be getting lost in the shuffle. Let's strategize who you go talk to about this. This is not protocol. To just have a bad performance rating and then say, bad performance, you're out, without trying to help you. Because you could make the argument, especially if the evaluation is inaccurate, you could make the argument that you were wrongfully terminated. So that's leaving the company open for a lawsuit. Now, caveat, I'm not a lawyer. These are just things I've picked up along the way. They might be right. They might be wrong. Take it for what it is. It's the Trill NBA show, not the Trill Lawyer show. Okay. So, Alicia, girl, we're going to pray for you. Everybody put Alicia on the prayer list because losing your job right before the holidays really is shitty. And any company that thinks that's okay is a shitty company. But girl, let me tell you, you got bigger and better things on the horizon for you. I already sent you a note telling you, to connect with me, and I will do everything I can to help you, find a better, more higher paying, beastly role that you deserve. So it's all up from here. I know it doesn't feel good in the moment because, damn, I hate when people lie on me. That's my pet peeve. Like, don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie on me. Don't lie around me. Like, just don't lie. Right? Like, ugh. So, girl, it's going to be okay. That's what I want y'all to know. And anybody else, if you find yourself in a similar situation, you're going to be fine. Trust me. It doesn't feel like it, but that's a feeling. And I know because I've been here, not exactly here, but I've been, let go, terminated, kicked out, run amok, led astray. Listen, we're all going to make it. If you take nothing else away from this letter, we are going to make it. And the thing I want you to take away is that with small companies, it's tricky because there is no process. And I can say that because the large companies, there's no process really. Like there's some, but there's not where it should be. So, small companies are probably really worse and not using standard practices or whatever. And you did say there's no HR department. So, but anyway, girl, Felicia, I hope this helps and I'm happy to help. Now, for the letters that I read on the show, the listener will get a free coaching session. So, Alicia, you have a free coaching session waiting on you to use it. Doesn't expire. So, if you're going through some shit at work and you want us all to know about the situation, hit me up at ask@trilliumba.com. In the subject line, put listener question so that I can flag it and star it and make sure that I get to you. And even if I don't read your question on the show, I will get back to you. Now, after the break, we're going to wrap up the show with the most important thing. So stay tuned for the most important thing. We'll be back. Can you believe it's season 4 of the Trillium BA show? What? This Negro's still talking. Yes, I'm still here. I just have been inspired by everyone who listens to this show. Thank you for writing in. Please, as always, tell your friends, subscribe with your favorite podcast app. This is how I need you to support the show. And then email me, ask@trilliumba.com. Let me know things that you want to hear about, things you're having struggles with. We're going to have listener letters, as you have heard now. So put listener letter or listener question in the subject line. And I promise you, I will get to your email and we will help you out. So thank you for listening to the show, supporting us. We are in season 4, y'all. Let's do this. 2020, we about to take over. All right, y'all, let's get back to the show. So now this last new element to the show for this season 4, season 4, is we are going to end with the most important thing. So basically, again, I'm focused on intention and I'm focused on making sure that if you don't get anything from the time we have together, that you get this one thing at the end of the show. And it's the big takeaway of the day. I think it's important for us to focus. That's going to be my theme for 2020. Focus. Just focus, Felicia. Part of that's probably because I have ADHD and I don't want to admit that. So pray for me, y'all. But okay, here we go. The most important thing. Today, if you got nothing else, you should be excited for this new year. We are going to be more intentional about our careers and our lives. We will believe in ourselves when no one else does. and we will lean on each other for support. This is our career mindset for 2020. That is my declaration. We are going to climb this ladder, ladies. We are going to get these promotions this year, okay? And we're going to do it with grace, style, elegance, and all of our Black girl magic. So remember, #we all we got. So let's help each other. Let's do this. I'm so excited. I got some great shows lined up for this year, some good interviews, resources. Got resources. I love resources. Gonna have articles, all the good articles. Y'all know I like a good article. Gonna have my mentors back on here. Probably not drinking with them. I'm probably gonna be sober. Yeah. On the show. No more drunk history version of the Trill and BA show, at least for the first half of the year. But as always, you guys, if you need some help or advice about specific situations, go to trillandba.com/coaching and you can schedule a 30-minute consultation with me to strategize and walk through your specific work situation. These consultations are $40. In addition, you can always email me at ask@trillandba.com. I'm happy to either answer your question or connect you to the right person if I don't have the answer. So again, that's trillandba.com/coaching to schedule time to have a consultation with me to get really deep into, what the issue is and the situation. Or you can email at ask@trillandba.com. You can submit your listener question. You can submit nominations for our Corporate Warrior Spotlight. Or if you just, want to tell me like, hey, I don't, Felicia, you just ain't whatever. Just don't cuss me out. That's all I ask. Next week, though, I'm going to read a funny short listener letter. I'm going to read a couple listener letters, but next week, I'm going to read a funny one to y'all. I'm actually going to read this person because I have no idea who they are. I think it was a dude, though. But come back next week. We get to laugh together. All right, y'all. Until next time, Happy New Year. Happy birthday to me. My birthday's January 6th, so it's tomorrow. Woo! So happy birthday to me. And I'm going to keep it trill. So y'all, keep it trill. The Trill and BA Show is a Fair World Corp. LLC production. Executive produced by Felicia and Rose Inuha. Sound design and editing by Chris Mann with Podshaper. Theme music is Kick Push by Ryan Little. Keep it trill every day, y'all.